So now we have the privilege to recognize and celebrate the work of some very exemplary organizations and people that have greatly impacted conservation and landscapes. Now I'd like to invite Mr. Kurt Alt, Wild Sheep Foundation International Program Director, to present the International Stateman Award and an Outstanding Achievement Award.
Thank you, Corey. This award is going to two organizations in Mongolia. The first organization, or one of the organizations, is the Mongolian Wildlife Association, and the other is the Mongolian Ministry of Environment and Climate Change. We have quite a number of people up here because these organizations are somewhat diverse and they truly represent the collaborative nature of what this award is really acknowledging. First of all, on my right, your left, my right is Dr. Samia Rafshek. Dr. Samia is one of the founders of game management in all of Mongolia. He's president of the Mongolian Wildlife Association, which is a former affiliate of the Wild Sheep Foundation in Mongolia, and he's a professor at the National University of Mongolia. Next to Dr. Samia is Mr. Batuga Tumerdorsh, and Batuga is the co-founder of the Mongolian Outfitters Consortium, and he is a board member of the Mongolian Wildlife Association. On my left are the ministries from Mongolia. Uran Chemeg Serendorf is with the ministry, and Erna, we call her Erna, or I call her Erna, is the director and chair of the Game Species Professional Council with the ministry. This council suggests quotas and checks management plans for the provinces and the hunting zones of Mongolia. And she's with the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change. Next to Erna is Octavian Urchin, and Octavian is the Director General of International Cooperation for Mongolia, also with the ministry. And on the far end, next to Jack Atchison, is Mugi Doric, who's a special advisor to the ministry. So I want to describe a little bit why this award is being given to both of these organizations. The Mongolian Wildlife Association is composed of Mongolia's most recognized wildlife biologists and outfitters. And the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change works closely with the Mongolian Wildlife Association through the Game Species Professional Council. This unique blend of biologists, outfitters, and government officials have joined forces to create major advances in Argali wildlife management and conservation countrywide. The Wild Sheep Foundation recognizes Mongolia's government officials, wildlife biologists, and outfitters for their leadership and unprecedented collaboration among their country's wildlife professionals to ensure conservation of Mongolia's wild sheep and goats, managing them as a treasured and sustainable resource for Mongolia, her citizens, and the world. Your efforts have contributed significantly to putting and keeping sheep on the mountain.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm truly honored to stand here representing Ministry of Environment and Climate Change and Mongolia, accept this prestigious award. This award is not only a recognition of Mongolians' efforts and commitments, but also it requests more environmentally responsible in conservation of Argali and ibex. We deeply appreciate Wildlife Foundation acknowledging our initiatives. Thank you for your continued support and trust. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here tonight for the important gathering united by our shared passion for wildlife conservation, especially for magnificent species like wild sheep. Today, on behalf of the Minister of Environment and Climate Change of Mongolia, Mrs. Saltangotan Tuya, I'm thrilled to recognize a special person who has made incredible contribution to conservation wildlife and protecting nature. Mr. Kurt Alt, your dedication and hard work have been invaluable in preserving species like wild sheep and ensuring their survival for future generations. In appreciation of your efforts, the government of Mongolia is awarding you the Leading Environmental Worker honor. Please join me in giving a big round of applause to Mr. Kurt for this commitment to wildlife conservation. Congratulations. Thank you for your outstanding work.